Honey, where do we keep the... Oh, my. This isn't the chocolate I sent you for Valentine's Day, is it?
Huh, look at that.
Huh. You never opened it? Oh, my...
Bathroom?
This never happened.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back for some more FGO. We're on section 6, Until I Meet the Ideal You. This isn't the conclusion, but we might do that today. I don't know. I don't know yet. I'll have to see for time. Who knows? Who knows? I am, again, still on vacation, so weird audio, video stuff may occur. Let's get going. Like, for one, there is a massive delay on every sound effect. I offset this by going into OBS and literally having, like, render delays and then audio delays for just my mic so that it's synced up. It seems to work pretty okay, but it's still a little weird. Anyways, let's talk about what it means to miss someone. I love Perseus from the bottom of my heart. That's why I want to see him again. But I'm also a little scared. But I still want to see him. But what if this happens? But what if that happens? And round it goes. So I decided to remember the time I spent with him, and to trust in that. I decided to believe in what we had together back then. There were more happy moments than I could count, but there were also a few, just a few times when I saw something else behind his face. Well, could that have been his actual face, because he wears a mask all the time? So I decided to believe that there was something I could do to help him out for once. I miss him. I miss him so much, but... Whew. What's all with all the deep breathing, Missy? Feeling seasick? If you're gonna hurl, it's better to not hold back. Oh, no, it's not that. I never get seasick. I guess I'm just kind of getting nervous. Nervous? You mean because the river's coming to an end? Yeah. I'm wondering if I will really get to see Perseus. I doubt it. I don't think he has expression sheets. It's not that I didn't believe I would. It just didn't quite feel as real until now. So that got my mind racing and my heart pounding. Like, what do I say when I see him? Is what I'm wearing now okay? Trust me, I don't think he'll have a problem with what you're wearing. Oh, now she really sounds like a young girl in love. She's no Galatea, but I bet she'd still make a great motif. I get it. I totally get it. Who? Yeah, who said that? Okay, it looks like a ship. Right? Look, this looks like a pirate ship. I swear to God, if it's, you know... Oh, wait. No, dolls? Oh my God, I thought it was gonna be you. You want to see the object of your affections, but you're scared of what'll happen once you do. But fear not, lovesick one. Oh boy. Your love is sure to turn out swimmingly. I'm not singing. Wow, you guys are in perfect sync. Are you actor heroic spirits? Have you done a lot of musicals? Is this a pirate musical? Is there a reference there? I can understand why you'd think that, but no. They're actually pirates. Blackbeard and Bartholomew Roberts. Two of them. Is one of them a genuine Chaldean servant, like we saw with Kali? Not exactly. Are they literally connected at the hip? Is it like that SpongeBob episode where they're like brothers only closer? Oh my God, they're connected at the foot. They're one chocolate split into two people. How did that happen? Well, this is just insane now. Only those with a genuine wish to see someone they miss have the right to be here. Of course, I would have much rather been here on my own, but apparently and unfortunately, old burly Blackbeard here happened to have the same type and degree of yearning that I did, so we ended up stuck together. Do you like Mekakure now? Who are you calling Burly? Believe me, I would have rather been stuck with a pretty girl than you, but it is what it is. Still, I think this is a miracle. After all those times I spent sobbing myself to sleep after having to throw away the chocolate I'd made for myself to make it seem like I was actually popular. God must have heard my prayers and finally decided to bless my pure lovesick heart. Huh? But doesn't that mean you both want to see the same person? I don't see how you guys could have ended up on the same river otherwise. Well, I don't know how this works to answer that, but our yearning definitely lines up one way. That's right. The person we both want to see so badly is the girl of our dreams. Huh? Oh, I can't wait to finally meet her. It goes without saying that she's a stunning beauty, but she's also sure to dress in a sailor uniform, kind of otakus, and occasionally wear glasses that look really good on her. And with an aura of mystery, the likes of which has never been seen before. She's also sure to have bangs perfectly covering her eyes. Oh, for fast forwarding? Okay, good. That is what the girl of our dreams is like, and that's who we're meant to meet here. I see. Sounds like you guys have really thought this through. I mean, I can tell you're super serious about this, but I'm surprised your ideal is so specific. Now do you see? It's the dream of a man among men. Doesn't matter how cringe you find it. We'll never change it for anyone. We couldn't even if we wanted to. Huh? I don't think it's cringe. It's a powerful screenshot. Like I said, I can tell you're both serious about this. It's clear from your eyes that you really love this person. If anything, I'm kind of inspired. It's impressive you're able to talk so openly about what you love, in a good way. Your eyes are no slouch either. In fact, I can hardly believe it. A pretty girl who's kind to otakus. Oh, stay strong, Blackbeard. The girl waiting for us at the end of this river is sure to be all that and more. All right, well, good point, Bartholomew. I was almost about to settle for strawberry and forgo the shortcake. Oh my god. Of course, strawberries are plenty delicious in their own right. Hey, you want to make them really good, here's what you do. You cut them up into nice slices, put them into a bowl of sugar, and stir them up. You muddle it with the sugar. That makes them real nice. Based on how they're behaving, and from what I see of the river, it looks like the river's trade is dolls merch. That was just an Endoroid. That was just an Endoroid. That's right. Our river's trait is moe. And if that's not clear enough, let's just call it affection. And what better way to demonstrate affection than objects that accumulated lots of it? I don't want to know what accumulated on your figures, dude. I don't want to know. So that's why there are all kinds of figurines, wigs, magazines, and photos in that river. They're things you both consider your treasures. Items filled with affection, huh? We may have thrown them into the river, but don't think we did so lightly. It took every last bit of strength we had to toss our collections overboard. We borrowed them from our originals when we came here. It's not stealing if you take from yourself. Oh, so that's why Blackbeard and Bartholomew were so distraught about their things missing. You get it now? We've endured our own pain and suffering to make it this far, which is why we can't afford to lose. I will do whatever I must to meet my perfect hidden eyes. If that means becoming a demon, well then so be it. Capricorn! What? Capricorn. Capricorn. Capricorn? Even I can tell their magical energy is skyrocketing. They're really deadly serious about this. So, I know we have to fend off their attacks while adding things to our river like usual, but I have no idea what kind of item I could use to signify affection. Like, I love the sea and swimming and stuff, but how do you turn that into objects you can throw into our river? I don't know, but we'll have to figure it out and quickly. I don't know, do you love your boulders? Because your boulders are a representation of your love? Maybe. I don't know. I'm just guessing here. Anyways, go by attack. Okay. And, this has been my grinding team here. We'll just move you up. Sure. Because I'm trying to get you to have a high degree of bond points. I wonder why. I wonder why I want her at Bond 10. I don't know. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. I may have already planned out pretty much all of them. I feel like people could probably already map out who I'm going to pick for each of them. Maybe there's one or two that you might be like, oh, really? Because there's one that at least hasn't debuted yet. But I feel like everyone else, it's not too hard to find. You guys are literally glowing pink. Endurance battle. Well, it won't even matter. Serious feeling. Guts at break. Throw in figurine. Max charge. Okay. Well, how about we block this? We'll do this. Might as well. Just kind of go all in. Go with this. Go with this. We'll go 1, 2, 3. All right. I mean, we did use it right away because we need the, invincible. We won't get the stuff up, but that's okay. I think we're gonna hurt them a lot. Yeah, okay, well, that was an instant break. Wow, you guys were super weak, actually. Damn, okay. Okay. Throw in Mechakure item, you get yours. And we'll just dodge with you then. And just for the heck of it, let's have some fun. You're low rarity. Can you imagine if this kills? Can you imagine? That'd be so funny. It won't, but it'd be funny if it does. Let's see here. Will it kill? I gotta talk over it because of the music. Dude, kill. Death? No. Still, do these guys have like 0 defense? What the frick? They take so much damage. It's like they really want to do their stuff here. And that was kind of cool, like the perspective, you can see the glow on him. He's put under so you can see the effect. That's actually kind of interesting. Okay, but they're actually almost strong enough to straight kill Archetype Earth, which is terrifying to consider. Right? Like, how are you guys actually so strong? I don't know. I think for now we can just... I don't know. We'll just keep hitting them. I don't know how many turns we need to survive. Okay. Dude, they killed Archetype Earth. What is this power scaling? Alright. Oh, we're good. They saw Gawain and they're like, they saw Barghest. And we're out. We can't do this. So-called, big woman lovers when a real big woman appears. Okay. Let's do this for real this time. We're holding out so far by throwing in boulders from our emergency stockpile, but we can't keep that up much longer. Isn't there anything we can do? I'm sorry, but I don't have any objects that signify my affection either. If I could go back to my room, then I could throw in my food all and I might think of something. But right now, I don't think I have anything on me that could help. Me neither. At least, not on me. Neither do I. For the record, I have no particular fondness for poison. It is merely a means to my ends, though I do find it an interesting field of study. Then we'll have to call on someone with affection to spare. Oh, Oh. I think Shufu's funny. I like her. She has affection to spare. Huh? You want me to give up my Lady U collectibles? Why would I ever do that? Forget it, never happening. It might seem like I made a lot, but I cursed each and every one myself with lots and lots of love. There's no way I'd ever hand them over to anyone else. The things I love are for me and me alone. I'd sooner burn them than have them be thrown away for no good reason. Oh. Okay. That didn't work out. On second thought, never mind. Even if we did, we don't have the resources to send anyone in to help you. I'm sorry, I wish we did, but we just haven't been able to refuel quickly enough.
Just give up. It's no use. We'll be marrying the girl of our dreams in no time.
Ridiculous though they may be, their feelings are genuinely powerful. Even if we did scrounge up an effective item or two, it would not be enough to move the needle against their onslaught. Indeed, there's no point bringing in only such a few items. We'll need a great deal of them to make any headway. Then what can we do? I'm so close. I can't come this far and not make it all the way to the end. That's why I got on this ship in the first place. To make my way there and see with my own eyes. Oh wait, is this him? Was that Columbus saying that?
Damn. Guess I got no other choice.
You have an idea, beard guy?
Sure do. As a matter of fact, I got plenty of stuff I feel real affection toward. Honestly, I really don't want to let any of it go, let alone throw it into a river. But I owe you people for fighting all the battles so far. If this is what I have to pay to make us square, then so be it.
What just fell out of your face? Is it just money? Is that a coin? It would appear to be a silver coin. Surely that is not all you have, no?
He said he need a whole bunch of affection items, right? Damn it, guess I got no choice.
Oh yeah, coin. What an oddly specific sprite. Oh, I've never seen so many coins all piled up in one place before.
I can promise you, I've got tons of affection for these things. I devoted my life to gathering these coins.
Hold on a second. I don't think you're Columbus. I think... Collecting coins, boatman on a river with a Greek focus.
I devoted my life to gathering these coins, but I'm willing to let a whole bunch of them go. After all, I can't let our ship stop here after we've come this far. It'll all have been for nothing. So just this once, I'm going all out.
I could be super wrong. I could be super duper wrong. But it would explain why he's not a bad guy in this. Columbus's coins are pouring into the river like a waterfall. And I think they're generating a powerful forward progression vector. I have lots of questions I'd like to ask, like, where are you keeping that many coins on you, and how the hell are you getting them all out? But for now, it definitely seems to be the kind of affection-loaded item we needed. Now, instead of just playing defense, we can start to go on the offense as well. Let's send these guys packing. Got it. Thanks, beard guy. And I'm sorry you're having to use all your money. I don't think it's all.
It's like I said, under these circumstances, I've got no other choice. Besides, you always needed money to get ships moving.
Maybe not, though, because, I mean, he would have been doing this for money also as Columbus, so, we'll have to see. Anyways, let's take these guys out. Again, we'll just stick with this. Yeah, I think we'll just stick with it. If it's anything like before, it shouldn't be any problem. Let's see. Ooh. Stretching. Let's see here. Yeah, that's about the same. Toss the coin in. Throw in the item. Just don't do that. So wait, oh wait. Wait. We got some infighting. Okay. Let's see. How much do I get for doing this? Hello? Click, thank you. Was that 50? Yes, okay. So, let's try this out. Let's do this. This. See how much you can do with a single hit here. Okay, pop this. And then we'll go 1, 2, 3. Let's see how much we get there. All right, I got it to add. You know what? This one's okay. It's short enough that it's not an issue, right? It's this one's fine. It's dang, we got back. Oh wow, we just fully straight loop throw in cherished figure. Wait, anything but that, and then they stun you. Yo, okay, that one's short enough that on its own it's fine. I don't have to worry about talking. Oh, they're literally throwing each other's stuff in. Oh, this is perfect. Oh, this is perfect. Let's go with you. So you can get your meter here for another one next time to maybe just finish them both off. Let's see. Okay. It'd be really funny if that just straight resulted in death, though. Like, just jump past the break gauge. It's like, no, you just killed Blackbeard. Okay. Yeah, they're like barely fighting back. It's mad silly. I respect it. Okay, let's also do yours. We'll do yours only if we actually need it after. Because if we go 1, 2, 3, this should be enough to probably do them all in.
Standby. Slave, go! 派手にやっておしまいなさい。これが玉も重工の優秀兵。79式玉もターン。
Let's see how much. Okay, so still half. Might not actually win. We'll have to see here. Oh no, overkill. We're good. Yeah. All right. It is funny that if you do like the level 90, you know, level 90 plus quest, that is so much harder than anything in the story, which, yeah, that's how these events go.
Good grief, this is starting to feel downright immoral. Well, at least now I know what it's like to spend with abandon. Damn it, we're losing ground. Come on, Blackbeard. There is no time to still be holding onto that collection you have always been bragging about. What? The more I was looking at it, the more I started thinking I just couldn't bear to part with it. But never mind me, you still got your top secret hidden eyes stash, right? Throw it in.
Are we really translating it as hidden eyes now? No longer doing Mekakure, which I guess they were tired of probably explaining it every time he appeared.
No way. Why should I have to give up my greatest treasure before you give up yours? Give me that. If you won't go through with it, then I will. Oh, what do you think you're doing? Don't you know throwing away another man's booty is an act of war? Not even my crew would stoop that low. I might believe you if you weren't trying to get a hold of mine while pretending to stop me, you dirty pirate bastard.
They're fighting each other now. I knew there'd be disadvantages to their team up. Now's our chance. All right, time to finish this. And I kind of hope this is the last one. I'll be honest. They're starting to get quite repetitive. Starting to get real repetitive. Did I say competitive? Kind of out of it. I am kind of running on a different sleep schedule, and so I'm just kind of in a haze, you know. Thankfully, the voice acting brings me back to this earth, you know?
It was a glorious dream while it lasted. No, my chance to finally meet the hidden-eyed girl of my dreams.
Oh man, they seem really distraught. Now I feel kind of bad. Yeah, well, don't let it get you down too much. In one sense, this kind of thing happens to them all the time. But don't worry, they're resilient, just like you'd expect pirates to be. Well, what moment you're sobbing now? You're laughing like you're untouchable. Did you go mad or something?
Oh, don't get me wrong. I'm a wreck. Tears in my eyes. That's the pure unbridled truth. But there's something else I need to admit to. Yeah, if our wish really had come true, if we really had met the girl of our dreams at the end of this river, well, then we'd both no longer be able to enjoy the search for them.
It's almost like the thing about One Piece. The search for it is the point. The whole thing of, why don't they just get the One Piece? Well, that would get rid of the adventure.
When you think about it that way, well, it still sucks, but it's maybe not all bad. As we've already met Shizuka, and she seems like the new kind of popular girl who's kind of otakus and also willing to mercilessly toy with us.
Yeah, you know, the whole thing of the genre of gal and otaku, that is a whole genre now.
The path of Hidden Eye's love is steep and narrow. I never expected I'd be able to master it in a day. Which is all the more reason why it's such a thrill every time I meet a new Hidden Eyes along the way.
I don't know about toying or hidden eye paths, but I'm glad you're not mad about this.
I will say this, my lady. If there's someone you want to see, you can't be half-ass about it. So don't go having second thoughts now that you won this figurative ticket forward off us. Yeah, if nothing else, I don't want you going forward with any regrets. As the saying goes, bangs once cut will never grow back. I came up with that one, of course.
They do. Yeah, you're right. Thanks. No, they literally do grow back. That's the whole point. It's hair, right? But I think I'll be okay. I've already made up my mind. If I have a chance to see the man I love again, then I'm definitely going to take it. So don't worry. I won't let you guys down. I'll make sure I hold my head up high when I see him.
Oh, baby, talk about bittersweet. I usually wish for a pox on the heads of couples lovey-doveying it up on Christmas and Valentine's Day, but maybe I can congratulate you just this once. And if it doesn't turn out exactly how you hope, well, don't worry. You already know the perfect hairstyle for covering your eyes if you need to shed tears in sorrow.
Every time. You are a problem. But at this point, you're our problem, you know? I've never met anyone like those guys before. They aren't easy to beat, but thanks to them, I think I'm ready now. Good. I might be nervous, but I'm not uncertain. Not at all. All right, one last stretch for the goal. Let's do this thing. Oh! She's putting things together. I thought you might have your own reasons for wanting to go down this river, but I never thought you'd take it that far. Who are you, really? Oh, wait, was I correct? That's the question, huh? Well, let's see here. Oh, right, I gotta do this. Oh, look at it, it's a little star. Oh, that looks long. Oh, that looks like a whole thing. Okay. Well, is it... That's not even the end. Because there's no... Oh, they usually do it where it's like you do the one more there. Okay. But I will skip ahead by doing this. Give me a second. Okay, there we go. Cleared that. Beyond the River of Chocolate. Well, I think this might be the final one, considering it's the name of the whole event. It's pretty good proof, if you ask me. I really wonder if we're going to see him. I don't think so. Maybe it'll be just like a random spirit, but... Alright, I think now's a good time for a little chat. Speaking as Kaldi's technical advisor, there are some things I can overlook and some I definitely can't. What's up? Is it about how different I look in my downtime outfit? 'Cause there's a reason for that. I told you how I used to skip classes so I could go hang out at the beach with my friends from town, right? Well, I had to at least change my hair color, or the guards would have spotted me a kilometer away when... Okay, I just thought it was a servant thing, but there's actually a reason. That's kind of fun. No, I'm not talking about that. Although, the reasons you change your appearance are definitely relevant. I think we all stopped questioning it at some point, but I'm actually talking about you, Columbus.
Me? What about me? Well, I guess my clothes do look a little different in this singularity, but it's like I told you back at the start. I don't know why it happened either, and it's not all that unusual for servants to change appearance, right? Think about how different lots of them look during summer or Christmas.
Those are all women. Well, no, I guess the guys get costumes, though.
So I'd rather you not worry too much about my new look.
I'm bringing this up because I'm pretty sure there's more to it than just a new look. I see Mash taking a defensive position. For example, we never did get into how you produced all those coins during that river battle with the pirates.
Want that? I had to, or we couldn't have won, right?
That's true, and I do appreciate you helping us out back there. But the thing is, that went way beyond materializing data tied to your spirit origin. There were way too many coins for that. Not to mention you produced them way too naturally. So the way I see it, that must have been a phenomenon equivalent to a heroic spirit's skills. But Caldius Columbus doesn't have anything like that in his data. So I have to ask, who are you really?
Hey now, how many times do I gotta say it? You can see for yourself, I'm...
Columbus, yes, we know. Your spirit origin pattern does line up with that. The problem is, there are some particulars we can't verify. There's a part in you that's basically a black box. So I suspect you are Columbus, but there's something else is mixed in with you. Oh, how intriguing. If that is true, it would mean you have been deceiving us this entire time. I don't really get what you guys are talking about, but is it something bad? That's what we're trying to figure out. How about it, Columbus? If you have an answer for our questions, I'd appreciate it if you told us about your own volition.
What to do? Shouldn't be long now, so I had a feeling it might just be a matter of time before... Whoa!
What's going on? Did the ship suddenly pick up speed?
We're here.
Oh, that's a big chocolatey bunghole. The hole is huge. Is that where we've been heading to? Trying to get to, rather? The chocolate river's flowing to that hole at a very high speed. Stop adding chocolate and boulders before it pulls us down there. I have stopped, but now it's moving on its own now.
Santa Maria, drop anchor!
Well, that is your noble phantasm. That is, yeah, the proof that you are at least Columbus-y. We stopped. Thankfully, yes, but the chocolate river is still flowing into that hole. What is that thing anyway?
Now that we've made it here, there's no reason to keep it a secret any longer.
I swear to God, if they call it, like, Choco Tartarus or something.
I'll tell you what that is. It's a pit that leads to the underworld.
Oh.
Well, I guess we marked to say it leads to a place that's becoming the underworld. A place where chocolate that never got gifted goes to die, along with the feelings behind it. So it's not actually the underworld, well, not yet anyway. But now you know where it's ending up, I'm guessing you can tell what this chocolate river really signifies.
A river that leads to the underworld. Oh my God, was I correct? A river that leads to the underworld. So then is this the river Styx?
Exactly. It's the concept of the river flowing throughout the underworld, seen in all kinds of myths, taking on physical form. You people have probably seen it before. I know out in the far parts of the Far East, they call it the Sanzu River.
Oh, well, that would explain why there was an Oni. So then the local we met was a Sanzu River Oni. Oh, huh. And those rock piles are those of the Sanzu's riverbank. Okay. Okay, there's more thought put into this than I thought. Now I see. If that's the case, that does bring a few things to mind, but it also begs the question, how do you know that?
Because my goal was to bring you people here, of course. I had to get you here no matter what. I couldn't let you get up anywhere further up that river. Like I told you all the way back at the start, I'm willing to lie if it means getting a ship to its destination.
Columbus, are you...
You people are on the right track. I am called as Columbus, but that's not all I am.
Okay, so... Oh, okay. So this is with someone else.
Here on the ship, it's mostly been me driving the spirit origin I'm borrowing from him. Oh? Hell, now that I've said that much, you could probably guess who I am without me telling you.
Okay, so you are Karen, right? If this river is close to its conceptual ideal, then it wouldn't just be the Sanzu River. It'd have to be the same underworld river that shows up in European, Indian, and Egyptian myth too. So we have a myth-spanning river Styx, an underworld, and a boat. Does that mean you're...
Well, guess I might as well tell you.
Yeah, I called it. Okay.
Here, my name is Charon.
Not Charon. So you apparently pronounce it like almost like Karen. It's Charon.
I'm the one who rows the boat that crosses the river Styx.
Charon, as in the underworld's ferryman? That's who you really are, beard guy? You know what? I'll take that for the design. I'll take that. I think that is a legitimately cool design for him. And it being Christopher Columbus, you know, it's associating him with death is not a bad idea. I don't mind that.
Some of you don't look all that surprised. Does that mean you're starting to catch on?
There were some things I gave it away. For example, you never made any weird faces. That's a big thing. Right? They're all fairly normal. That's not the only thing that bothered me.
Hope you can believe me when I say I'm here to make sure the ship gets where it needs to. I'm no hero, I'm just a sailor who gets ships where they need to go.
Oh yeah, those would be it too. Right? The real Columbus would have never said where it needs to go. He would have said where I want to go.
Oh yeah. Now I see. The Columbus inside me is laughing and saying you're dead on right now. You're a lot sharper than I thought.
Charon, the... ferryman of the river Styx, sometimes known as the river Acheron, who appears in Greek mythology. As I recall, you're the child of Erebus, the god of darkness, and Nyx, the goddess of night, so I guess that makes you a god too. The dead would always pay him in silver coins for safe passage to the underworld, right? I see, so that's why you had all those silver coins. And according to some descriptions, he's said to be an old man with red eyes and a long beard. Well, yeah, that puts it right on the nose, huh? Yeah, that tracks. But I also recall you usually wear a tattered old robe, so I'm surprised you're dressed so sharply.
That was Columbus's doing. He was okay with me borrowing his spirit origin, but he said if I was going to steer a ship too, I needed to dress the part.
Oh, yeah, his eyes are definitely red now, huh?
I didn't have any other choice, so I had him tailor the new outfit for me. Cost me some coin, of course, but it was a fair trade. I'd expect no less from a businessman.
Never mind your clothes. Get to the point. Why did you deceive us? What was your purpose in guiding us here?
What, you need to ask? I want you people to get rid of that faux underworld hole.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, you want us to clear up the singularity. So you're not a bad guy. You did deceive us, but you weren't a bad guy. That's the key difference. Oh, we're fighting an Avenger? Really? Is the hole an Avenger? The Avenger hole?
In a word, I guess you could say I'm a client with a prospective job. I'm betting that hole is the core of this singularity. It's the entrance to a new underworld taking shape that you can only get to from this chocolate river Styx. And I want to see it gone just as much as you do.
I think I understand. But to be honest, this is also sudden that I'm having a hard time following. I don't get it. If you really are the ferryman to the underworld, why would you want the underworld gone?
Well, it's simple. An underworld that revolves around dead chocolate of all things is no underworld at all. I can't bring the dead to an underworld like that. Goes against everything I believe as a ferryman.
Also, they can't pay you. Right? It's chocolate.
You people don't count because you're not dead. Still, dead or not, I did bring you here, so I'm going to insist you pay the charge. Lucky for you, it won't cost you a single silver obol. All I ask is you get rid of that hole. Please.
What do you think, Da Vinci? Well, it does look like the Holy Grail is inside that hole. That must be what's attracting this dead chocolate concept, which in turn creating a new underworld. It basically happened spontaneously, without anyone's nefarious involvement. So that explains how this singularity came about. Our primary order is to eliminate singularities. In that case, that would seem to align with your goal. But I still don't know why you didn't just tell us all this at the start.
Because I couldn't prove there was a hole, or tell you where it was located. I could intuitively sense that this chocolate river had the same traits as the river Styx, and that a new underworld was being formed at its endpoint. But I couldn't have told you where that actually was until we got there.
Can I just say, whenever I imagine the ferryman to the underworld, I always imagine going across the river like the short way. I never once considered it a long river that you went down the whole way. That's a very different interpretation of it than what I always expected.
Besides, for some reasons, you were mistrustful of me right from the start.
Well, you did pick the worst body for that.
Even if I told you what I knew back then, I didn't have an answer for your biggest question. It was obvious that telling you before we got here would have made me look even more suspicious. And if I'd slipped up in any way after that, well, you probably wouldn't listen to another word I said, right? Besides, I could tell from the scent of death mixed in with the chocolate smell from that stagnant river that I had to do something about the situation before this world got even more messed up. Long story short, before we set about either treating the symptoms or solving the problem at its core, I had to hurry and get you people down the river before I could explain what was really going on. I always planned to tell you everything everything I knew once we got here.
Yeah, this is just a hunch, but I don't think you're lying. I believe you. So, while you're explaining, can I ask you about something? Why do you say this river will let people see someone they miss? Yeah, good question. For that matter, why do we need to imbue the river with somebody's traits in the first place?
Know that? I actually wasn't being fully honest with you either there. It wasn't a trait we needed to get the river moving. It was a yearning that would guide the way. A river gaining traits as a result was kind of a side effect. It's a desire to see someone you miss that moves the river along. The Holy Grail was trying to create an underworld that was tied to the concept of dead chocolate. That wasn't enough to get the river moving. That's why I was at a standstill. That was why it was standing still when you got here. To fix that, we needed to give the river a stronger emotion that would propel it along. And that emotion that went best with ungifted chocolate ended up being the desire to see someone you miss. The locals must have picked up on that subconsciously, and they weren't wrong. The underworld's where the dead go to rest, and everyone dies eventually. So if you ignore the timeline aspect, you could see the people you miss there by following this chocolate river, since that's where this river ultimately leads.
I see. So that's what they meant.
I can tell you're disappointed. But if that hole had finished becoming a new underworld, I really do think you could have seen him. An underworld made by pouring in a river that lets you see the people you miss. It makes sense for it to become an underworld that lets you see the people you miss.
Okay, you kind of said the same thing twice. I mean, I get what he's saying, but so? What will you do now? I mean, we gotta get the Grail to stop the... Yeah. What else? We gotta plug up that hole. Otherwise, this singularity will never go away, right?
Oh? What about seeing your lover? Don't you still miss him?
Oh, of course I do. But as much as I want to see him, I can tell this is no place for second thoughts. I made up my mind, so I'm gonna become a hero who helped other people. That's the whole reason I'm here. Then let's come up with a plan. Yes, let's. Unfortunately, I don't have a single idea how to do this. Help me! Yes, don't worry. We got that part covered. Just give us a little time. I mean, you can make boulders. We gotta plug it up. Just boulders. Boulders till it's stopped. Okay, after running some scans, we now know the hole mostly consists of an alternate dimension, but it's also technically a real physical hole as well. Imagine an incredibly steep chocolate waterfall, and you have a good idea of what it looks like on the inside. The Holy Grail signal looks to be about several dozen meters below the surface. Can we salvage it from up here? Doesn't look like it, unfortunately. We can't pin down its coordinates in 3D space, so we only have a rough idea of its location. which means someone's gonna have to actually go inside that hole to collect it. Oh, Mimi, I'll do it. Are you sure? I mean, full disclosure, given our current gear, you're probably the only one there who could do it, but still. I shouldn't have too much trouble going down this chocolate waterfall safely, as long as I'm on Cetus. And if I max out his power, I ought to be able to make it back up the waterfall no problem too. So you are confident in this, girl? Of course, just leave it to me. It's definitely dangerous, but I think it's our only practical option. Okay, if you can grab the Holy Grail yourself while you're down there, great. If you can't, just fire an anchor at its location, and we can use it to in our next plan. Thanks for doing this. I wish there was more I could do to help. At least take this comms device with you. I have some experience providing mission support from a kind of command tower, so I might be able to help you that way. Will do, thanks. Is there anything you'd like to say, Master? Maybe just one thing. Promise me you'll make it back no matter what. It looks like you got a glimpse of my past. Guess that happens with masters and servants sometimes. Anyway, I appreciate that, but you've got the wrong idea. I never planned on dying back then. That's the truth. I don't know if you'll believe me, but in my own way, I was doing my best to fight. I just wish I could have done a better job then. I believe you. Just be careful, okay? Okay, I'm all set. Let's do one last check. At the risk of repeating myself, we need to go down there and check out a few things. Don't take unnecessary risks. Feel like you're in danger, come back straight away. Roger Dodger. You seem to be taking this very casually. Well, no matter. Something happens. It will not be me dying. If worse comes to worse, I can at least throw in some poison that will ensure you do not suffer. So you may rest assured that you can make your way down the pit, girl. You haven't changed a bit, huh, Empress? Guess you really aren't quite like my mother. Alright, everyone. I'll be back soon. Be careful. Go, Cetus. Alright, I'm making my way down the Chocolate River on Cetus now. We'll be at that hole soon. Understood. Please exercise maximum caution as you make your way down. Okay, we're here. Well, guess where the real work begins. Take your time, Cetus. Don't let the waterfall drag you down.
Good luck, Missy. I'm counting on you.
Are you okay, Andromeda? Are the comms still working? Yep, reading you loud and clear. What's it look like down there? It's really dark, and the chocolate smells really strong. Feels like I've turned into chocolate myself. Okay, I think my eyes are starting to adjust. I'll try going in the direction you said the Holy Grail might be at. I don't know if it's floating in midair or buried in chocolate or what, but hopefully I'll see it when I... Huh? Is something wrong? That's weird. I thought I saw something off, but I couldn't get a good look at it. It almost seemed like there was something odd with the chocolate waterfall. Oh? Uh-oh. What the? The chocolate's moving on its... Andromeda? Andromeda! Uh-oh. That didn't sound good. And that's not all. Is there going to be a chocolate Cerberus? Chocolate Hydra? Chocolate Demon God Pillar? What are we doing? What new recolored enemy are we getting? Looks like the chocolate's coming alive.
That hole must have figured out we're trying to close it. Seems like it's using the Holy Grail's power to control the chocolate that's been poured in, and wielding it in place of limbs.
You mean the hole has a mind of its own? Or at least it has a self-preservation instinct. I'm surprised to see such behavior from a hole, but I suppose anything goes with the Holy Grail involved. Is it going to be a recolored of the, just a brown version of the Holy Grail monster?
Damn it. It's taking everything I got to keep the ship from capsizing. You people will have to...
Master, as crazy as this sounds, I think the hole's trying to attack us with chocolate. Well, come on, let's make sure Andromeda has a safe place to come back to. Okay, we're fighting Avenger Chocolate. Alright. Now, for Avenger class, our best bet is, I always forget the tertiary one of these. We want to use Moon Cancer. Well, hey, we got a good one of that, actually. Default. Let's see here. Hey, don't mind if I do. Don't mind if I do. And we'll switch you. Okay. This should handle everything, no problem. What's it gonna be? Watch it be the coin enemies, but they're chocolate coins this time. Right? I can see that. Chocolate golems, what do we got? What the frick? What? It is the hole! Okay. I didn't expect it to literally be this. Huh. Okay, we'll use mine. Okay. 1, 2, 3. I don't know. I didn't think it would literally just be the whole, but okay. I doubt this will change the background considering the enemy is the background. Has it, this has been used before too. I can't tell from what, but I know this isn't new, but it's like, huh. That's fine. This is extremely silly. It's also decently strong, all things considered. It has charge there, which isn't fun. We got a combo with you here. I mean, it's an endurance battle, so it's not going to matter too much. That's already gone. How would it look like to do the crush, I wonder? Like, what would that look like? Oh, right. Gain C stars when you do an extra attack. I forgot you got that buff there. Let's do this, so you can just keep doing stuff there. Let's go 1, 2, 3. Alright, how is this gonna look? What are you going to grab? Is it just gonna be a giant 2D thing? Oh, it actually has a sprite. That's really funny. It has a tiny sprite that is used for this. Huh. It's like a... Like, what is that? It looked like a chicken wing. A chocolate-covered chicken wing, which is a real thing. I've had it. It's okay. It's like a little chocolate core. Yo, we dunked on it. Actually, you get a decent amount, too. Oh my god, chocolate rain. Did I not put together chocolate rain? Some stay dry while others feel the pain. Oh my god. This is ludicrous. This game is so silly. Okay, well. That's... I cannot believe. Chocolate rain. And the funny thing is, I fully believe that they had no idea in Japan. In fact, I would say that's such an old world meme that I bet you not even the localizers probably knew. That's crazy. Okay, it's still going here. Apply an evade for yourself. Do your stuff here. Okay. Chocolate rain. I'll say this, it's pretty strong. There we go. See, I can't, you know what, like, I'm thinking like, oh, I could be funny and put like Tay Zonde in the thumbnail, but it's such an old meme at this point that I legitimately think a lot of people would just be like, who's that guy, right? You had to be there, man.
I've still got my hands full over here. How are things looking?
We managed to subdue the chocolate for the time being, but we're not out of the woods yet. It was that the little thing that popped up? Damn it, what happened to the girl? We've been trying to reach her, but she's not answering. If the hole's putting up this much of a fight out here, the inside's gotta be... Oh no, Andromeda! I wonder if people even knew about... Like, I mean, they might have picked Summer BB and seen it, but I wonder how many people actually knew that there's an actual sprite for that enemy. I wonder, right? Because if you didn't use that, you probably would have never seen it. In an instant, the darkness seemed like it had come to life. The next instant, I felt something dark, heavy, and sweet envelop me from head to toe before I could even react. Now I'm trapped. It's so dark, heavy, and sweet in here, I feel as though I've become chocolate myself. I literally can't lift even a finger. No, I can't tell if I'm lifting one or not. I can't tell if my eyes are open or closed. Can't even tell if I'm still breathing or not. All I can tell is that I'm very, very tired. This dark, sweet heaviness is nice and warm, like a blanket swaddling my entire body. More specifically, this heaviness is made from exhaustion, bravado, fear, misconceptions, misunderstandings, hope, and lots of other things. It's so heavy and sweet that it's very hard to resist. Even though I know it's not actually happening, I can feel my mind's eyes start to close. It was then I remembered those words. A river that lets you see the one you miss. A world that lets you see the one you miss. That's right, if that's true, maybe I can see him again if I fall asleep. I miss him. I miss him so much. After all, I wanted to be a hero. My parents were as human as anyone. They laughed and cried. They rejoiced and envied. And sometimes their pride got the better of them. And now, thanks to that pride, everyone in their beloved kingdom was in trouble. The kingdom itself was facing an existential threat. So naturally, I thought I have to do something. I'm their child, and if I can help, I have a responsibility to do so. But despite my resolve, there wasn't much I actually could do. In the end, this was the only idea I came up with. Mom, Dad, I want you to sacrifice me to the monster and say that an oracle said you had to. I had no idea if it would work. It seemed like I might end up dead, but it didn't mean I was walking into certain death. I was just going to do what I figured a hero from stories would do in this situation. Yes, I was going to do battle with the monster. I would pretend to be chained to the boulder, and the monster sidled up and lazily opened its mouth to eat me. I would ambush and kill it. I don't clearly remember what my weapon was. Maybe it was a hidden dagger, maybe it was a needle tipped with poison. Hell, I might not have had a weapon at all and just grabbed the sharpest rock I could find nearby. Whatever it was, though, I wasn't going down without a fight. If I succeeded at killing the monster like a real hero, then great. If I didn't and ended up eaten, then my grieving parents would just need to say, "O gods of Olympus, O great Poseidon and beautiful Nereids, we have sacrificed our daughter as penance for our unforgivable mistake. Please quell your anger." And then that would be that. I thought it was a great idea. No matter what happened, I figured things would work out. But then, while I was waiting with bated breath for the monster to arrive, as I hid my trembling hands, leaned on my chains to stop my legs from giving out, and tried to convince myself from the tears blurring my vision were actually just spray from the waves. A miracle happened. A true hero descended from the sky and easily saved me and my kingdom. Before then, I wouldn't have known what a true hero was. But from then on, I knew without a shadow of doubt. I was incredibly fortunate, well, maybe too fortunate. My first and last exposure to a hero was the pinnacle of what a hero could be. So while this may not be the best choice of words, the moment he descended from the sky and saved my life was also the moment when my own heroic ambitions died. My eyes are getting even heavier. I can feel the weight of despondency pressing down on my shoulders. There is nothing I can do. Maybe this is for the best. Maybe it's okay if I just let myself sink into unconsciousness. I really do want to see him again after all. Why even try? Just a damsel in distress anyway. A sacrificial maiden. I only exist to be rescued. So no one will care if I give up. No one will take issue if I don't try my hardest. Yeah, I'm sure that's right. So if you guys don't mind, I'm just going to get some sleep. Wait, hang on. Something's nagging at me at the back of my mind. What was it again? Oh? Okay. Are we gonna get a crazy cool moment where you get your final form? Let's see. I've used it in a couple quests there, just because again it's free. I might as well use it. There's not really any crazy different animations for that one. In fact, I think I don't like it as much as her original form. It's no use. She's still not responding. I think she might have lost consciousness.
Damn it. It might not belong to me, but this is still my ship and I'm its ferryman. I'd be a laughingstock if I let a boat I'm steering capsize.
I can still hold out here. Please keep calling to Andromeda, Master. You too, Da Vinci. Andromeda, if you're there, just say something. Damn. We may be holding out for now, but we can't keep this up forever. We have to come up with a plan. I see you're racked with indecision. Very well then, I shall deign to lend you a helping hand. I can tell you exactly what your best, if not your only, course of action here is. What is it, Semiramis? Please tell us. Alright, listen carefully. Why not forget about rescuing her? Wait, huh? Are you saying don't rescue her and have her become a hero by rescuing herself? Wait, hang on. Something's nagging at me in the back of my mind. What was it again? It's bitterness. There's something bitter at the back of my tongue. I was absolutely happy. That much is certain. I loved Perseus, and I loved all the children we had together. It really was as blissfully sweet a life as I could have hoped for, and I think he felt the same way. But at times, I also sensed just a hint of bitterness as well. Sometimes it was in his smile, sometimes in his sleeping face, sometimes in the way he would stare off into the horizon. It was very, very faint. So faint, I don't think I would have ever noticed if I hadn't spent my life by his side. So faint, nobody would have noticed unless they had been tied their life to his. Sometimes that bitterness was tinged with other things too. Tiredness, sadness, emptiness, coldness. Whenever I thought I caught a glimpse of it, I'd always wonder what it meant. I never figured out for sure, but I think I at least have an idea. I think it had something to do with his being a genuine hero. The kind of amazing, one-of-a-kind hero the gods truly smile upon. Maybe it was all in my head. Maybe that bitterness never existed at all. Whether it did or not, I thought it was there, and it never quite stopped nagging at me. Even now, I don't know the answer. Every time I wonder what that expression on his face meant, I can feel a dead part of myself aching with pain. The part that never got a chance to become a hero herself. I don't blame him for losing my chance to become a hero. This has nothing to do with that. I really was happy when he saved me, and I know better than anyone how his heroics outclassed anything I could have done. Part of me that couldn't understand it, well, she was still sad. Because even though I genuinely loved him from the bottom of my heart, the fact that I'd given up on being a hero myself so that I would have a place by his side meant I wasn't even qualified to understand. Hey, Perseus? Can I ask you something? What would you think if, by chance, I managed to become a hero myself? On second thought, never mind. I don't need to answer. Maybe you only ever thought of me as a sacrificial damsel in distress you saved. But if that damsel somehow became a dashing hero like you, I'm sure you'd be happy for me. If I was a hero myself, I hope I'd be able to take a little weight off your shoulders. Hope I can get rid of at least a little bit of the bitterness you always felt having to be a hero. Maybe there are things one hero can't do anything about, but with two, well, who knows? So that's why I'm not gonna fall asleep here and hope I can see you again. Won't be the point, I'd just be repeating myself. No, the next time I see you, I want it to be as a new me, a heroic me. Because if I gave up on saving someone else, if I gave up on being a hero yet again, I just went with the flow without ever standing my ground again, how could I ever hold my head high around you? So open your eyes, Andromeda. Tighten your fists. Remember that bitterness you could never forget. You can't let yourself loose now. Not like the... Wait, this really is bitter. Ugh, what the hell? It's the bitter chocolate? Is that what it is? Oh, you're awake. How fortunate that it reached you. Huh? Empress, what reached me? Did I not tell you? I said I could throw in some poison if worse came to worse. Huh? What, you mean... Indeed. I released a poison that would cause anyone charged with magical energy to suffer. It was much easier than your usual administration, since I merely needed to let it flow down a hole instead of only affecting a small target. It's so bitter. My skin is tingling. What did you do to me? Oh, I fell asleep, didn't I? This was kind of a shock therapy to wake me up? Perhaps. Or perhaps it was simply trying to finish you off once your whereabouts were lost to us. Still, I did adjust the poison to affect the chocolate more than a little servant girl, so be grateful for that. Okay, that's enough posturing. Andromeda, I'm so glad we reached you again. Are you okay? Yeah, more or less. Oh, that's a relief. You're still pouring in poison. Do you think you could stop? It's kind of making me itchy. Listen, this poison is the only thing weakening the hole's resistance. If I stop the poison, the chocolate connected to the Holy Grail will be acting up again since it is too charged with magical energy. Your life may no longer be in immediate danger, but you're still in the belly of the beast. Is there anything you can do about it? Well, there was a light that I just saw. I wonder what that was about. Light? From the Holy Grail? No, it wasn't quite like that. It felt warmer, like it was inspiring me to be brave or something. Huh? Oh wait, it's coming from inside my clothes. What is this? I don't know. You tell me. Okay. Back with another Avenger battle? Let's do this. It's... Oh, the chocolates, right. It's chocolate. The chocolate I got from all those people I met on the river. What a random bunch. But why is it glowing? Oh, I think I get it. It's because it's alive. None of them had given up on seeing their heart's desire. I wonder, maybe that's true for all of it. Hey, guys, are you there? If you are, then it's okay. You don't have to be scared. This is a sign. Even though this chocolate may not have reached its recipient, it still hasn't given up. And now this warmth and light is priming the pump for... I knew it. You guys were so sad and agonizing about not reaching your recipients that it felt like you were dying. But you're not actually dead. Whoa, that's a background. Yeah, that's right. Since you're not dead, there's no need to go to the underworld. So, let's go where you really want to go, where you can see the people you want to see. I know what I have to do now. Can you guys get ready? Sure, but ready for what? I'm gonna send all the chocolate in here back outside. I think that'll probably get the Holy Grail connected to it to come out too. Then it'll be up to you guys to work together to collect it. You're gonna send out the chocolate? Can you do that? Sure I can. You know, I definitely wasn't expecting a cutscene in this event. They all want to come out anyway. Wait, what's with this getup? Is this really me? You mean you didn't realize? How are you more surprised than we are? Well, never mind that for now. I'm pulling on the chocolate with my chain, so make sure you guys are ready when it comes out. Here we go. That chocolate has already fallen down a hole to the underworld, even if that underworld is still in the midst of forming. Are you certain you can pull it out with your chains?
I see. They've come this far in her river, which treats boulders and chocolate as the same thing. In which case...
Oh, she can manipulate boulders with the chains, so she can manipulate chocolate too. Sure. Hang in there, me. Hang in there, Cetus. Come on, guys. I know none of you want to give up on your dreams, so come on, work with me here. Huh? The ship's anchor, it's wrapping around my chains and pulling with me.
Looks like this body's owner likes what you had to say. Don't worry, Columbus. Whenever it comes to drop and weigh anchor, I'll pay in silver, so pull with all your might.
Watch out, the hole's still trying to fight back. Well, let's put it in its place, you two. Right, don't worry, Master. I'll do everything I can to help Andromeda and Karen's plan succeed. I suppose it'll be useful for the future to see how well my poison worked on this chocolate. Alright, same thing. Triple moon cancer. We'll do that again. Seemed to work real well. Oh, we have to use Andromeda? That's fine. Okay, so we'll go with... is there another 30% on that? Sure, we'll go with you then. Okay. There we go. See? Look at that. Perfect. It knows. It knows. All right. Let's do this. Final battle. I'll probably save the challenge quest and remaining Valentines for a final video there. Do that separately. Because I have no idea how many are left, actually. Or how long the challenge quests will take. Those sometimes take a while. You do the research on it too. Oh, cool. Okay. Now it's glowing blue. Oh, now it's poisoned. Remove a protection. Oh, is it going to gain over time? Wait, change affinity. What's your affinity change? Gain advantage against... Perfect. And we actually have a full combo with you. We'll start with this. Start with this. Why don't you get to see our moves here? Yeah, because we'll get enough if we do this here. So let's go 1, 2, 3. We'll get to see the full sort of HP loss. Okay, let's see here. Slam. Kicks there. Dive. Constellation. Because now, Galatea's feelings. Remove protection. Chocolate Rain. Okay. So, Chocolate River Shake, attack down, confusion, remove protection. That's really going down. Okay. Let's go 1, 2. Let's get stars. Okay. Yeah, see, it's roughly the same. Okay. Overgauge there. Okay, that's a lot of stars. Chocolate Rapid. More down. Mental debuff immune. Okay, well, we can do Andromeda's again. Tholomews down. HP recovery. Oh, this is just a battle that you do and you get everything there, and yeah, it's not a real battle. Maybe in the final phase it'll be, but not here, it's not. Yeah, we immediately broke again. Okay. Underworld Storm Fake. Curses there. Few hits. Do one more. Alright, well we can just literally loop over and over and win. I'll take it. You know what? There we go. If this first one doesn't win, then we got the others. I guess other noble phantasms also show it there, right? That makes sense. Again, you gotta have an enemy. Yeah, I guess any noble phantasm would have shown it. We do it? There we go. Alright. Thank you. The hull has stopped fighting back. We're ready for you, Andromeda. Go! Oh. Send it up. It's a cool image. Yay, it worked! That seemed like a pretty brute force approach, but can't argue with the results. You were right. When all the chocolate came out, the Holy Grail connected to it did too. There it is. Thanks to all that fighting, its magical energy is dispersed, and it's losing its hold on its surroundings and it's affecting on the world. You should be able to collect it and seal it up just fine now. Would you do the honors, Andromeda? Leave it to me. Yep. Okay, I got it. So, do I just give this to you now, Mash? Yes, it'll be nice and safe in my shield. Thank you so much.
Now that the hull's core is gone, the hull's quickly losing its underworld properties. Pretty soon it'll either just be a regular hull or disappear altogether.
Be that as it may. Why is all this chocolate flying off in disparate directions? Need to ask? All that chocolate that was made to be gifted, so it's going where it needs to go. Now I see. Maybe it wasn't just brute force after all. There was a Holy Grail in that hole, and Holy Grails are obviously all about granting wishes. Sure they are. So if Andromeda made a connection to it, and wished that this all went back to where it belonged, maybe that's what got the nearby chocolate to reverse course. This whole thing started spontaneously after all. So it's definitely possible there was still a chance for someone to use the Holy Grail to intervene. Still, even if I'm right about all this, I'd guess she did it all subconsciously, just like that ascension that even took her by surprise. Okay. Time for the epilogue. Yes, here we go. Epilogue, which is good because that'll unlock for me the final grinding quest, which I probably won't do a lot of, honestly. I did get all the command codes already, so that's not a big deal. Hey, Perseus? If I'd been a hero, if I could have stood next to you on equal ground, could have I helped share the sadness you felt as a hero? Could I have understood it? Could we have had the same thing we had back then, but in a different shape? Could we have gone through life together with a little less hardship and a little more joy? Of course, no matter how many times I talk to him in my mind, there will never be an answer. So I looked down at my own body and giggled. So that's what I kind of thought that this is meant to be, right? Yeah, this is meant to be her as a hero. I mean, even like the scarf there. Yeah. Is this what I look like as a hero? I don't know. But I think if I have gotten at least a little closer. For now, that's good enough. I guess I won't be able to see you just yet. But until I do, I'll keep saying it over and over. I miss you, Perseus. I can't wait to see you again. I'm shocked he's still not in the game. I am so shocked. He's, again, 2 forms of him have been in the game since day 1 in the code. That's crazy. Oh, I'm back to my old self. Oh well. Hey, thanks so much. Hey, I was gonna say that to you. I think I'm one step closer to my dream now, and it's all because of you guys. Of course, I still have no idea how much further I have to go, but that's okay. Just knowing it's okay for me to keep going in this direction is a huge win. Hope one day you'll be able to stand by Perseus' side, just like you want. I think he'd love that too. Our connection really lets you understand my feelings, huh? That's kind of embarrassing. But I guess I don't mind you knowing. Well, now that my job is done, it looks like this is goodbye. But, I have a feeling we'll see each other again. Oh yeah, we definitely established a bond with you over the course of this mission, so that seems very likely. Yes, I hope you'll come see us at Caldia next time. We have a simulator that can let you go swimming in any ocean you like for as much as you want. Well, really? That sounds awesome! And speaking of wins, I think I had a personal one here too. I now have a better idea of what to do for my Valentine's chocolate this year. Oh, right! And I think that idea will only get clearer with time. Oh, I don't know what that's all about, but from that look in your eyes, it seems like you're more up for romance talk than I realized, Mash. Oh, I don't know. I'm still in my learning phase when it comes to that. Well, next time we meet, we'll have to talk romance then. Don't worry, I'm still learning plenty about it myself. You're married with children. Okay, sounds great.
Looks like this is it for me too, then. As far as ferryman duties go, I think I did what I had to do. I collected a fare, brought my passengers where they needed to go, and destroyed a port of call that no ship should ever end up at. Guess I ought to keep Hades off my back. Oh my god, Fate Hades exists. He must be real cool, huh? Thanks, I appreciate this.
I guess, yeah, well, we know he exists, but I wonder what he looks like.
And to show it, I'm gonna give you back the change for your fare.
Huh?
Aside from the times when another river collided with us, it was pretty smooth sailing, right? That's because someone else besides my patron Missy had someone they dearly missed. And we were thrown in boulders that fit the river's trait. Or to put it another way, the servant who added the most boulders to the rivers sped us up, because they just happened to have someone they fiercely wanted to see again too. And which one of you besides Missy had the most chance to throw in boulders?
Well, Senpai and I were busy gathering chocolate, so it would have to be... What is it? I don't understand. What are you trying to say?
Saying your chief engineer there has definitely someone she misses too. Though I don't know if she's really unaware of it or if she's just pretending to be. But my advice, and the change I owe you, is to take this chance to be more honest with yourself.
I have no idea who you could be talking about. This conversation is over. I know I said you remind me of my mother, Empress, but I guess you're also very different. You should have more confidence in yourself. Don't be afraid to be honest with your feelings, too. You're so pretty that I'm sure it'll go well for you. Is this your way of asking for another dose of poison?
Of course, in that sense, Columbus here might have been no different. If he hadn't had someone he dearly wanted to see again himself, a half-assed being like me who never would have been able to negotiate our deal.
Someone Columbus misses, huh? Wonder who it could be. Maybe a wife or children, or one of his closest mates from his voyage?
Beats me. Ever try asking him yourself. Anyway, looks like my time is up. Take care, people. Ever need a ferryman to the underworld, you'll always have a spot on my boat. Just don't forget the silver pieces. You're gonna have to wait another 100 years.
Yeah, hopefully I don't need to... Boy, we go to every underworld, huh?
We've been to every underworld.
I think this is it for me, too. Bye, guys! I cannot believe I was roped into such frivolous discussions of love right into the last moment. I will admit your overly headstrong performance did help us finish this mission sooner. You've yet to impress me elsewise. So if you should come to Caldia one day, know that I will do everything in my power to teach you the proper way to behave towards an empress. Is that clear, Princess Andromeda? Okay, but go easy on me. Andromeda and Karen have both returned to the throne, and it looks like someone else is back in their place.
Huh. Glad that's over with.
Well, there's the criminal mastermind behind all this.
Hey now, I didn't do anything wrong this time, or any other time for that matter.
Part of me still thinks things might have been easier if you just told us everything from the start. I suppose it's possible, if not likely, that you were unable to do anything with Karen taking over.
That's exactly right. I was more of a middleman than anything else this time. Don't get me wrong. It's nice making money without having to actually do any work yourself. But it's not as easy going as you'd think, being so attentive and keeping things running smoothly. Oh well, at least everything worked out nicely.
What, did you get a nice big silver coin payoff from Karen or something? Between the fee for his clothes, the one to inhabit your spirit origin, and the one to use your ship, I bet you made a bundle off of him.
Hey now, don't get me wrong, this wasn't just about money. One reason I helped Karen out is because I felt a responsibility to.
Oh, and why's that?
Remember what he said at the start about this being a river of dead chocolate? Well, I guess I still have bitter memories of what could have been with the cocoa I wasted back in the day.
Oh, right, remember that.
I was so excited when I brought it back to Europe since I was sure I'd make a killing. I just couldn't figure out a way to process it for European palates. Anyway, that counts as dead chocolate too, right? So I figured I must have made at least part of this river. But then, turns out the chocolate wasn't dead after all. This goes to show you should never have to give up on your dreams. The chocolate doesn't have to stay wasted forever. If I make a killing off of chocolate now, I'm sure that cocoa will lead a happy afterlife.
I guess I'll just chalk up that beard to you, getting back to business as usual. So who is it you want to see badly again anyway?
I never thought much about it. Now that you mention it, yeah, I do know who it is.
Well, who then?
The only person I'd want to see more than anything in the world would be, of course, the god that saw fit to give me big dreams and help them come true. If I ever get a chance to meet that higher power, I'd love to tell it how graceful I am face to face.
Okay, wow, Piety? Damn it, you of all people aren't supposed to leave us liking you more than we did before?
Why not? At any rate, it ain't easy.
He literally has crosses all over him, I just realized, you're right.
It ain't easy making your dreams come true. Ain't exactly painless either. That's also why, when one of them comes true, it's the greatest feeling in the world. I know I'm not saying anything profound here, but it's still true. So I say, have the courage to keep moving forward. It'd be a waste to let the chocolate you took the time to prepare to die. It'd be a waste to let chocolate you took the time to prepare die without ever giving it to who you made it for. As long as you don't give up, your dream will surely come true someday. But I guess I don't gotta say that again, huh? No matter how much it might seem like people might have learned their lesson and given up, there's way more people out there who don't want to give up no matter what.
This is such a yappy event. There's so much talking. Look at these crazy backgrounds they made but didn't use, so have to use at the very end. Still living chocolate dances throughout the air, goes on to where it needs to go to see the people it wants to see. Its radiance, sometimes sweet, sometimes bitter, is protected by courage that seeps down to its core. Maybe it all started with the people who made it. Maybe it started with the woman who smiled at the thought of it. But no matter how it started, the chocolate was pure hope through and through. It was the embodiment of the desire to not disappear, to not give out under pressure, to not give up for anything. Kinds of wishes everyone has, given physical form for all to see. The former river sparkled as it flew over the onlookers' heads, and even when every bit of chocolate there disappears, new chocolate will surely keep being made as long as people keep wishing. That's a cool background, honestly. It's a really good background piece. Wow. Well, looks like that's another mission completed. What is this? Priere Galaxy? It's a space theme one this year? Valentine's Day gift from MASH. That day she oh, because we were looking up at space. Okay, that makes sense. She looked up and saw hope embodied in the myriad lights going through the sky. The sight inspired this chocolate cake using a marble chocolate ball, translucent jelly, and more. MASH painted a beautiful scene of space, the stars, and the Milky Way. Naturally, the cake is galactic not only in appearance but flavor. It evokes the brilliance of that sky, of motes of light brimming with strength of unyielding resolve, and wishes to be fulfilled that rivals that of the pioneer who changed the world. It's an utterly human expression, precious, bright, and uncertain whether she truly carries the same spark within. Perhaps someday. And there's the Grail. High difficulty, girl guided by the constellation. So yeah, next time I'll be back to do the high difficulty quest. I'll look into making sure I know what to do for it, right? We'll look into that, make sure that's ready to go. And then we'll do that and remaining the Valentine's event stuff, right? The Valentine's scene. So we'll see you guys then for some more Let's Play FGO as we finish up the Valentine's Day event. Ciao.
Yo.